book up wide and meet adventures that wait for you. Live and learn and laugh and play whenever your dream comes true. You could swim along the river all the way to the sea. You could fly up in the sky above the clouds and trees. You could plant a flower garden up on top of the moon. You could swing through the jungle all afternoon. Wherever our story takes us, I can't wait to see. Yes, friends, come and read with me. It's Online Storytime.
Hello everybody and welcome to Online Storytime at your Grand Rapids Area Library. I'm Miss Tracy.
I'm Teacher Missy.
And we are so excited to be here with you talking about a really fun thing.
Yeah.
Kind of a miraculous thing, actually.
It's quite miraculous, yeah. It's
Okay.
pretty amazing.
But before we start talking about that, let's sing. Would you
Let's-
join us, please? Can you get out whatever you're clapping? Remember, you can clap your hands, you can clap your head, you can clap your knees, whatever you want to clap. And here we go. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, clap your hands. Oh, and I so want to hear a story, but what should we tell a story about today?
We are going to talk about something pretty amazing.
Okay.
Pretty amazing. I don't know if you can see our picture up here. This person is putting, it looks like seeds in the ground.
Little tiny, and look at how big their hands are and how tiny the seeds are.
They're very small. And it looks to me like if I look at the top of that picture, that might be what happens to a seed if it's in the ground and it gets the things it needs.
So, Teacher Missy, why do we plant seeds?
So things will grow. We need plants, we need flowers, we need trees, we need fruits and vegetables. And so we plant seeds to get things to grow because they don't just appear, they have to start.
So you're telling me that a little tiny seed like that could grow food?
It could grow food.
Wow.
Or a beautiful flower, or maybe a tree.
Wow, a great big tree.
A great big tree. I see pine cones in our yard all the time, and that is a seed.
And an acorn
And an acorn.
is a seed.
And that is where we get pine trees and oak trees from. Those
That's
little bitty seeds. And
That's amazing.
if you think about how small an acorn is and how big an oak tree might get. Or you could have a funny oak tree like we do that doesn't give us acorns.
Some trees are
I think
different.
it's past its prime.
Yeah.
I think it's just
Yeah.
old
But you
and
know, this time of year, I don't know where you live, but we live in northern Minnesota. And it is just the very beginning of May. And I know a lot of other parts of the country have already planted their fields.
Yes.
Farmers have planted. Our farmers are just getting started with that sort of thing because our snow just left.
Yeah, we've had a very late spring, and that makes a difference because we have started many of our plants at home with seeds and had them almost ready to go into the ground by now, but not sure.
Mm-hmm. So, Teacher Missy, do you have any good stories about seeds?
I might be able to dig up a couple. I'll look. Miss Tracy, this is our first book this morning.
Oh my goodness. Is this a book about a seed?
This is a book about a special kind of seed, a carrot seed. A carrot seed. And you know something? This book was written in 1945.
That is like 80 years ago.
I know, very long time ago. And it's called The Carrot Seed, and the story was written by Ruth Krauss, and the pictures were done by Crockett Johnson. And this book comes to us from HarperCollins, publisher. This is just such a wonderful story. A little boy planted a carrot seed. And carrot seeds are particularly tiny.
So
His mother said, I'm afraid it won't come up. His father said, "Oh, I'm afraid it won't come up." And his big brother said, "It won't come up." He doesn't look the least bit uncertain. Well, every day that little boy pulled up the weeds around the seed and he sprinkled the ground with water. There's his little sign. He put the sign off of the seed package so he'd know what was growing there. But nothing came up. And nothing came up. Everyone kept saying it wouldn't come up. But he still pulled up the weeds around it every day, and he sprinkled the ground with water. And then, one day, what? A carrot came up! Look at that carrot, Miss Tracy.
Boy, he had to be very patient though, didn't he?
He had to be very patient. Just as the little boy had known it would. And there he is with his little wagon hauling the carrot away. That is such a good book. We have to be patient when we grow things. It doesn't happen quickly.
Hey, Storytime friends. Hey, Teacher Missy.
Yes, Miss Tracy.
Are you ready for a flannel board?
I love flannel board stories.
All right. Now, this flannel board is going to start kind of plain, kind of low-key flannel, because all we have is a patch of dirt. But what do you do when you have a patch of dirt?
Well, I have an idea.
Maybe we can plant some seeds.
Oh, yes.
All right, so we are going to sing a song, my friends, and it's called The Farmer Plants the Seeds. And we're going to see if we can get something to grow here, okay?
All right.
All right, here we go, friends. The farmer plants the seeds. The farmer plants the seeds. Hi-ho, now watch them grow. The farmer plants the seeds. There they are, all stuck down there in the dirt. Now, what else do we need to make plants grow? How about the sun comes out to shine? The sun comes out to shine. Hi-ho, now watch them grow. The sun comes out to shine. What else do we need? How about a little water? The rain begins to fall. The rain begins to fall. Hi-ho, now watch them grow. The rain begins to fall. And now, what's going to happen? Our seeds are in the ground. They have some water. They have some sunshine. And they're going to push up to the air pretty soon. And the seeds begin to sprout. The seeds begin to sprout. Hi-ho, now watch them grow. The seeds begin to sprout. And there they are coming up.
Look at that.
There's seedlings pushing up through the ground. Now, what happens after a little bit of time? Well, let's see. How about the vegetables come up? The vegetables come up. Hi-ho, now watch them grow. The vegetables come up. And some of you who have gardens might recognize these because these are bean plants. And beans hang by little tiny itty bitty thin stems right off of the bean plants. Just like that. Look at that. We started out with little tiny seeds, and now we have some beans. And what's going to happen next when your beans are all grown? What can you do? You can pick them. The farmer picks the crop. The farmer picks the crop. Hi ho, we saw them grow. The farmer picks the crop. And now, what is it time to do?
No.
And now it's time to eat. And now it's time to eat. Hi ho, we saw them grow. And now it's time to eat. Oh, and there's nothing better than fresh beans from the garden.
The best.
Hey, thanks for playing.
Hey, Miss Tracy, guess what this is?
Oh my goodness. Is that little plant that is on the front, do they call that a seedling?
That is a seedling, and you can kind of tell because part of the seed as it popped out of the ground is still there. As it gets bigger and grows, those little things fall off. But yes, and it's called a seed grows. I wonder what this one's growing into. Antoinette Portis did the pictures and wrote this story for us about a seed. A seed grows, and it comes to us from Holiday House. Okay, I gotta get the bird here. Where is he? I love the beak on this bird. Okay. Well, here we go. Fumble, fumble, fumble. All right, here we are. A seed falls. Well, it fell from somewhere, maybe another plant or... And it settles in the soil. What is soil, Miss Tracy?
Soil is another word for dirt.
Dirt, that's right. Plants need dirt. Oh, and they need this. And the sun shines. So it's fallen, it's in the dirt, and now it's got sun. Uh-oh. And the rain comes down. So it needs rain and soil and sun. Okay. Guess what? The seed sprouts. How cool is that? Look at this.
Oh my
On
goodness.
this little tiny stem. And it pushes into the open air. There it goes. You can see it's getting bigger and stronger. And the plant grows. Look, and there it is. And the shell of that seed has fallen away now. And there are little green leaves sticking out. And it's got rain and it's got soil. The things that it needs. And grows. Look at that beautiful plant. Isn't that awesome? And it grows. Look at that. How big it's getting.
Oh my goodness. And that word grows is bigger too, isn't
The
it?
word is getting bigger.
That's
Kind of helps us to get the picture about how this is growing until it forms a bud. There's a bud right up here. A bud. Remind me to explain to you why this is so difficult. Okay. Which fills with seeds. And I think this one has to open
There
up,
you
and
go.
look at this. That blossoms into a flower. And it's a big flower. I wonder what kind of flower that is. Which fills with seeds that drop to the ground and they feed the birds. Oh boy, I wonder if you might guess what kind of seeds those are. I think they might be sunflower seeds. That nest in the leaves in the tops of trees. Where the sun shines and a seed falls. And this kind of goes through it again at the back of the book and kind of shows us what happens. So here it sprouts and it gets bigger and bigger. Remember, this is where the bud came and the flower bloomed and the seeds came, and then right back we go to the seeds falling to the ground. And that is a sunflower.
Absolutely.
They're so fun to watch, and they get very, very large. A seed grows.
Hey, Storytime friends. Hey, Teacher Missy.
Yes, ma'am.
In just a minute, we're going to be doing some scarfing. But first, I want to see if we can grow a whole garden of flowers with just our hands.
Wow.
Do you think we can do it?
We're going to try.
All right, Storytime friends, I want you to get your hands, excuse me? Oh, of course. Storytime friends. Elephant would like to join us today. Hello, Teacher Missy.
Good morning, elephants.
Hello, Storytime friends. Okay, so Elephant, you sit right here and you can watch us grow our garden. Ready? Okay, so Storytime friends, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to plant some seeds by poking holes in the ground. Here we go. The seeds from the pack go in the ground, in the ground, in the ground. The seeds from the pack go in the ground. Will our flowers bloom? I don't know. Remember when we saw that when we heard Teacher Missy read the carrot seed, it took a long, long, long time for that to bloom. Let's see, what else do we need? That's right, in order to grow a plant, you need some rain. Here we go. The rain from the sky goes drip, drip, drop, drip, drip, drop, drip, drip, drop. The rain from the sky goes drip, drip, drop. Will our flowers bloom? They're not coming up yet. What else do we need? Sure, we need some sun. Here we go. Can you make a sun like this? The sun above is bright and hot, bright and hot, bright and hot. The sun above is bright and hot. Will our flowers bloom? What's happening? Here we go. Our little seeds are sprouting fast, sprouting fast, sprouting fast. Our little seeds are sprouting fast. Look, our flowers bloomed. Did you make some big blooming flowers? And you made a whole garden with just your fingers. That was crazy fun. Okay, so now I'd like you to find your scarves. Teacher Missy, here's your favorite green scarf.
The green, green, green.
And here I have the red scarf. And let's just do our scarf warm up just for some fun. Okay, here we go. My scarf goes up, my scarf goes down, my scarf goes around, 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 around. My scarf goes in, my scarf goes out, my scarf flies about, 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 about. Okay, my friends, now we're going to use our scarves to grow a garden. Are you ready? Here we go. We're going to grow it tall. And then on the first verse, we're going to make a sun too, okay? So we are going to grow a tall garden and we're going to make a sun. Here we go. Grow, grow, grow a garden, grow it nice and tall. The sun shines bright to give it light, and it will grow till fall. Okay, now we're going to grow our garden again, and then the rain is going to come down. Ready? Here we go. Grow, grow, grow a garden, grow it nice and green. The rain will help the plants to grow the best you've ever seen. Let's do those two verses again. Let's grow another garden. Here we go. Grow, grow, grow a garden, grow it nice and tall. The sun shines bright to give it light, and it will grow till fall. Grow, grow, grow a garden, grow it nice and green. The rain will help the plants to grow the best you've ever seen. Ah, that was fabulous, my friends. We grew a garden using our hands and our scarf. Thanks for playing. Storytime, friends, what an incredible day. We grew gardens with our fingers. We grew gardens on our flannel board. We learned all about how seeds grow with our books. Teacher Missy, the things I've learned today.
And how many different things come to us from a seed.
From just a tiny, tiny seed.
I know, it's amazing.
Like we could get a whole plate of green beans out of a couple of seeds.
Love beans. Oh.
So now, my friends, I think it's time for us to say goodbye. Would you sing with us? All right, here we go. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Yes, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Story time is done today. Now it's time to go and play. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Goodbye, everybody.
Plant a seed.